Did they actually shut it down? Oh no. Sorry. No, they shut it down. They weren't kidding. I'm gonna miss you, 19. Sorry. Sorry. Alright. And here's the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brian News Alert. Today we have a lot of news stories, and I have a rant at the end about basketball, and I'll be talking about sports and going on. So we'll start with wrestling, and we'll move our way to other topics. Firstly, I just want to say, this video is not sponsored, but I just want to give a huge shout out to Regal Movie Entertainment. I went to their theater in New Rock City for IMAX Batman Experience. So much fun. Great movie. I won't be doing a spoiler review or anything, but just had to say that. Might do one for Doctor Strange, but not sure. Okay, that's done aside. Next, let's get to the wrestling. So yesterday was Monday Night Raw. I sat through it. I didn't want to, but I was so bored. Oh, not yesterday. Sorry, Monday. Sorry, today's Wednesday. Today's Dynamite, so that's good. But I sat through it. It wasn't painful like most times, but there's definitely some moments in there I'm like, why am I watching this? The whole 24/7 thing, no. The weird thing with what's it called? The Omos, no, I don't care. I don't care about Omos. I don't get why people hyping up. I don't care about Omos. Omos overhyped. Sorry. But let's get to the funny shit. Veer Mahan's finally coming. He's coming April 4th. That's funny. I'm gonna watch that Raw just for that. That's gonna be funny to watch. Now on everything else, AJ's segment was good. I really liked what they were doing with Seth. Every time Seth would get cut off, he would come out and say like, hey, I deserve a WrestleMania match. I deserve a direction to WrestleMania. Because the rumored right now, because like I said before when we did the news, I told you, breaking news, Cody Rhodes signed with WWE. That's the rumor. It's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins will have a match at WrestleMania. If it's on an open challenge or if it's next week, because it's the last week, go home's next week. If Cody does show up next week, you have a week of build for him and Rollins, and then that's your WrestleMania match, basically. So, but that's what everyone's saying. Everyone's saying Cody is going to WrestleMania. He signed back with WWE, and we're going to be seeing Cody Rhodes going forward. We'll see how much, if it is true, how much money it is, and how much he signed for, because I'm very curious to see how much he signed for and how many years he signed for. Because usually with these big, because Cody Rhodes was looking for a big multi-year contract extension. He was looking for a big contract. Like, I'm talking big. But Tony Khan didn't want to pay because he was thinking long term. He's like, Tony Khan's like, no. Like, I get it. Cody's good and all. He's a great promos. Has so much passion. And I'm happy for him that he's going to WWE, and WWE needs stars. But Tony Khan was like, I'm thinking long term. We don't need Cody Rhodes. We have more stars coming, and we have a long term planning. So I'm not mad at Tony Khan for letting Cody walk. Is it going to feel weird when I see him? Yes, because that screams AEW color, especially if you have his logos and stuff. It's going to scream AEW. But if he's coming back, I wish him nothing but the best. I love Cody Rhodes. And it's not even a thing of like, I talked about this with Manny. Manny was very frustrated with Cody going. But I told him, listen, it's not a Cody thing. He just wants to get his revenge. Because Cody felt like he got done dirty when he was in WWE. So my argument is, let him go back to WWE, let him have all the freedom in the world, and show what he can really do. You know? Let him win a world title. Like, let him do what things Cody never done. You do that, Cody can have more respect in WWE. Because a lot of people knew the potential of Cody Rhodes when he was part of the Legacy group. When he was part of Ted DiBiase and Randy Orton's group, everybody knew Cody Rhodes had so much potential. He was the son of Dustin Rhodes. Not Dustin Rhodes, sorry. Dustin Rhodes, sorry, no. Dusty Rhodes. Sorry, not Dustin Rhodes. Sorry, Dusty Rhodes. He had the potential, and then he had a brother in Goldust, aka Dustin Rhodes. So you're like that. That's gonna be perfect. But they never really showed that. The last time they really showed that he was on a world title program, kind of, was when he was feuding with his brother and Damien Sandow. Was Damien Sandow won Money in the Bank. But I still argue Cody Rhodes should have won that Money in the Bank. I argue Cody Rhodes should have won that Money in the Bank. In my opinion, he should have won. Now, I'm not doing any predictions for WrestleMania. I might do one with Rob. Maybe, but this card's so predictable, it's like, should I really? You know? And also, the full card's not really out yet. There's no, like, graphic for Rollins with the open challenge. Probably not until next week. When that gets announced, then maybe I do. If you guys really want a prediction of me trying to break down this weird wrestling card, you let me know. And I'm telling you this now, I don't know if you're going to get a full breakdown from me. You're probably going to get simple breakdown because at least with AEW, there's a lot to dissect. But with WWE, you need to have the mindset of just enjoy and laugh at it. That's really how you gotta enjoy it. That's how you gotta enjoy it. You gotta enjoy and laugh at it. The last show I was actually able to dissect and have fun with was Crown Jewel last year. That was excellent. Probably the best WWE pay-per-view I've had in a while, other than WrestleMania. You know? So in my eyes, I feel like, yeah, you do that. So yeah, okay, so that's done, right? Yeah, so I do like what they're doing with Rollins. So Rollins, and I like what they're doing with Edge and AJ. Those two are the two matches that I'm looking forward to. The matches that I'm scared is Roman Brock, because I don't know where that title scene goes. I'm scared for how bad the Logan Paul match might do. I'm decently optimistic with Pat McAfee. And Johnny Knox, I think, will just be hilarious. I think that's just going to be a funny match. I think it's going to make Johnny a legend. You know what I'm saying? And Finn Balor, Priest, if they announce that, I'm scared that's going to be on the pre-show, honestly. Looking at the feud, Priest is in and out. Finn Balor, he's not defending the title yet. But he's getting wins, so that's good. He's getting wins. But for Priest, he's in and out. So it's like... And you know what I'm probably going to do? I'm going to challenge Manny. I'm going to talk to him about it. I don't know if he'll do it, but I'm going to challenge him with his prediction skills. My plan for Manny and I, if he or I lose, let's just say, if I or me lose at Double or Nothing for predictions, because we are going to predict Double or Nothing, one of us has to watch WWE for a week. It's probably going to be a lot to ask for, but I'm willing to put that gauntlet down. He better accept. If he don't accept, he's a pussy. And I'm going to say right to him, be like, you're a pussy if you don't accept. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Alright. So, 1-on-1, 2v2, triple threat, and there we go. So, that's done, right? Alright, so, what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So, the whole Rollins thing, I think it's okay. So, I'm gonna give Raw a 5 out of 10. Like a 5. I thought the main event was solid. I've seen those two fought before. Always a good match. The Liv was doing her things. That's okay. Yeah, everything else was just okay. It wasn't the worst Raw. Well, I'm not saying it was decent. I'm saying it was just meh. It's just meh. It wasn't the worst. It was better than SmackDown, hands down. SmackDown is not very good. But Raw this week was okay. I'm gonna skip Tuesday because I did not watch NXT. And on to other wrestling news, no, I watched actually New Japan Strong Night 1, 2. Night 3's coming up next week. They're actually really fun shows. They're basically they're like my Monday Night Raws, in my opinion, because they're shorter. They're only an hour long most times. Well, this is a special. It's like an hour long. You have great wrestling, great story, and you have good competition. So, definitely just want to put it out there. New Japan Strong is really good. I watched the New Japan Cup. That tournament's been killer. I watched the last night a couple days ago with Manny. Absolutely killer night. One of my favorite nights of the tournament. It was so good. So good. I don't think yeah, you could argue maybe the finals might beat it, but other than that, I don't think it beats it. It's so good, like I don't think it beats it, dude. I just don't think. I don't think it beats it. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry. Just being honest, man. So, yeah. So that's what's going on there. What else? What else for wrestling? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else I have to talk about wrestling. Yeah, nothing else. I don't think. Oh, actually, Ring of Honor looks really good. The Tony Khan Ring of Honor revamp is looking very good right now. We have a banger. FTR versus Them Boys. Briscoes. That's going to be fun. Isaiah Swerve Scott, a.k.a. Swerve, versus Alex Zane. Swerve Strickland. And main event, Bandino versus Jonathan Gresham. That's going to be good, I think. We do have Dynamite tonight. CM Punk is going to be talking on the mic. He returns after his grueling match at Revolution. MJF will be back on the mic tonight. Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley are in tag team action against the Varsity Blondes. That's going to be another impressive win for those two. What else? Also announced Jay Lethal's taking on Adam Cole, baby. That's going to be a fun match. And a couple other matches here and there. But it looks like a nice card tonight. It looks like a really nice card. Not greatest of all time card, but I mean Adam Cole and Jay Lethal on a show is kind of fire. I'm assuming that's gonna start the night. You start off hot. So I will be doing predictions with Manny on the phone later on tonight and see what he thinks. So that's good and dandy. Now on to any of the news that I missed. So tomorrow is the day for another Disney show to come out. Moon Knight is dropping tomorrow. March 24th, 2022. Moon Knight is officially going on Disney Plus. A brand new Marvel series that I'm looking forward to. I really like Moon Knight. Moon Knight's a very unique character. I read some of his comic books and he was really, 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 really cool. Like, really good. Like, the way it's like, it's set up and everything is fantastic. It's really good, really smooth. And I like where it's going. And I like the actor. Oscar's a really good actor. He has so much potential to just kill it. I'm just hoping they let him kill it. So it's definitely going to be interesting for that. So let me actually look it up here. Okay, yeah, they posted. So CM Punk returns live for the first time since Revolution. Varsity Blondes take on Bryan Danielson and Bryan Danielson. Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia versus John Silver and Alex Reynolds. The first Jericho Appreciation Society debuts, which is Jericho's new group. Jay Lethal versus Adam Cole, baby, tonight. So good looking card. Oh, we also got the 8-man tornado tag. We got Sting, Darby, and the Hardys versus Private Party, Butcher, and the Blade. And also for the women, we have the brand new dark version of Chris Statlander teaming up, well, not teaming up, but at ringside versus, because we're going to have Red Velvet and Layla Hirsch rematch from Rampage. But Chris Statlander is banned from ringside. There is no Chris Statlander at ringside. She's banned. So Layla Hirsch got her wish. So yeah, so that's how everything is going. You know, just going well, you know what I'm saying? So for me especially, you know, in my honest eyes, right? You look at everything, right? You look at what WWE is doing now. I look at this WrestleMania as me just trying to enjoy it for what it is. I'm not a person going into WrestleMania with logic. That's how I think you should watch WrestleMania this year, because this is the strangest WrestleMania. There's a lot of celebrity stuff. It's not as much focused on matches, focused on big celebrities. If you want to call Logan Paul a big celebrity, sure. Which I think it's fair. I think he's pretty popular. He gets a lot of heat. So, yeah. But other than those kind of matches, and I think the great one said it best. The great No One on TV. Shout out to him. He's a great YouTuber. You have to go into WrestleMania with a mindset of enjoy for what it is. You can't go in there with a logical mindset, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in as a mindset as more of a fan, and more of enjoying it to laugh at it. Except for this somewhat serious matches like Rollins and whoever, which is apparently Cody, and then of course AJ and Edge. Those two I'm gonna focus really well. But everything else is kind of just gonna be like a joke, you know, kind of just a enjoy for what it is. So I am watching WrestleMania, but I'm gonna be enjoying it as not as a logical standpoint, as just enjoy it for what it is, because that's what WrestleMania is. At least last year when they didn't have fans, I had a little more excitement because firstly fans are coming back, so you could really stop the Thunderdome thing, and on top of that, the crowd was hot, and it was a fun night. Fun 2 nights, I should say. Sorry, 2 nights. So, that's the plan for WrestleMania and everything. But yeah, Moon Knight debuting on tomorrow on the 24th. I think it usually comes out very early in the morning, like 3, 4. I'll probably watch when I get up in the morning. I'm going to watch it, have a fun time, and enjoy that, you know? I think it's going to be a nice series. Like, people sleeping on Moon Knight. I think it's going to be a great series. I think it's going to be a nice series to lead into Doctor Strange. So, yeah, but, yeah, definitely the payment for it should be good. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, what else? News about Batman. No, this is not a review. This is not a spoiler. This is nothing. This is actually just news for you guys that have HBO Max. You're in luck, because apparently on April 16th, Batman will be heading to HBO Max, and that's pretty impressive, because I'm very surprised that it's coming on April 16th. The reason I'm surprised is because usually when new movies come out, like The Batman, or any other Marvel movie, right? Like it's possibly coming in April. A lot of people saying it's going to come in April. Apparently the date is April. I think April 16th. I think was the date that people saw. It actually leaked itself. Like HBO put up a post about the Batman, not the movie itself, but a post, like, you know, they usually like hype up, like, hey, coming soon kind of section. They kind of just hyped it up and said, hey, Batman is coming on April 16th. But I don't think they were supposed to reveal it. I think it was supposed to reveal it this month, or like the beginning of the month, and say, hey, Batman is coming to HBO. Because they would have dropped it already and say, hey, keep an eye out, Batman's coming to HBO. But they accidentally revealed that Batman is coming on April 16th. So if I'm on HBO right now, so just keep an eye on that. I'm not lying, but I'm on HBO right now, and I see no red collection of Batman, because the only thing that people are talking about right now is the, what's it called? What's it called? Yeah. See, look, there's no Batman or whatsoever. No trailer, nothing. No Batman. No things here either. Just seasons of different shows. By the way, HBO Max started as a really low series. But once they added the DC like row of just movies, it's a really good service. I was able to watch cartoons. I was able to watch series. I was able to watch Kingsman, Nobody, all types of movies from HBO. All types of movies. But yeah, so yeah, there's even like Free Guy, which is, by the way, this movie's coming to Disney, by the way. Just want to put it out there. There's even Fantastic Beast, which the new one is coming out. And probably my favorite part about HBO that I respect about HBO Max is it was able to get movies that, they were able to get movies that, were only releasing theatrical at first, before the pandemic started. But during the pandemic, they had new movie releases, and a lot of them were top movies. Especially for Disney as well. Disney has some top movies that released on Disney Plus. Obviously, that's changed now since people are going to the theaters now. They were able to get Shang-Chi as the first movie, and now they've been doing theatrical releases ever since then. Which is my plan, because I am going to be trying to go to Doctor Strange in May, before I go on an awesome trip to WWE. And there's no ticket buy right now. Like, I can't buy tickets right now. I'm waiting for the release date, because I think they're going to do the whole thing with Spider-Man with, like, hey, we're going to drop it at this time and this and that. If you want to try to go to this, you could try to go. And my plan is, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to fight to do it. I'm going to try to go to the Regal for IMAX. Yeah. Because I want to see this movie first person. And I'll probably take an Uber home. Take an Uber there, take an Uber home. But I'm not going to tell my parents about it. I'm just going to go. Because I want to focus on just seeing it. You know what I mean? I want to focus. You see? So, but yeah, that's the plan. That is the absolute plan. Is to do that. I'm kind of hoping they have a special thing for Doctor Strange if we go first day. I was so close to just going first day. That's why I'm kind of nervous they're gonna do the whole Tuesday premiere. Because I'll do the Thursday. I don't care. I'm not in school right now. I could do the Thursday premiere. Because it's late at night. So I could do it if I really wanted to. But it depends on how fast I can be. You know what I'm saying? Because that theater is going to be packed. For IMAX? For Doctor Strange? It's over, bro. It's over. Like, it's over. And I will be staying for after credits for sure. Because I want to see what's in the after credits. I stayed for Batman. Not for Batman, sorry. I stayed for Spider-Man. And it was perfect. I was like, you know what? Yeah. Oh, let me check, actually. See if they have a new riddle. Ratatata.com. Loading RAM. Tracing. Okay. Does it have any sound? No, it does not. No matter what happens next, I will have the last laugh. Do you trust me? Yes, I do. Your instincts are stronger than most of Gotham's leaders. Click for reward. If you think this is the end, you're just kidding yourself. One day. Okay, same thing. Alright, so it's not ready yet. In a day, we're getting another clue. Okay, gotta remember that. Yeah, I forgot to say there's an Easter egg where you can um, kind of see extra content for Batman. It's really cool. It's basically you type in the website that was in the movie, and I won't say what if you have not seen it. And you type it in, and you get your result. So, um, yeah, literally, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, YouTube, trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. Um, I do not know if there's anything else. I do not think. Um, I'm trying to think what's going on. So, I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything, any news or anything. I think I'm mostly good. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah. So, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for joining me for the Brian News Alert. I might do another news alert with Rob in them, but have an extra piece talking. So, so anyway, that is going to do it. Thank you guys for joining me for the Brian News Alert, and I'm out.